Hey, Saturday, Facebook Live. What's going on, guys? As you can see, all the snow here is melted. This is what happens when you get into these warmer climates. Usually back home, we get all that snow and it sticks around forever for all my friends up there in the north. Comes down here, we had about 2 inches of snow total. As you can see, the grass is actually starting to grow here. I've seen a bunch of flowers out there. What's up, Georgia? Continuing to show up every day. I know you're going to start having breakthroughs any time now if you're not having them already. I will get on a phone call with you and share you some extra insights to help you get to that next dimension, that next level in your life. As you can see, I got my man Robert Aguilar shirt on here. Can you read that? The Carport Network. Metal buildings all across the country. I know his big offices are in Houston and Oregon right now. So Robert, when you watch this, thank you, brother, for all you do. Continue out there to help build and create in this world. And also I got my Indianapolis 500 hat from last year that I put on in honor of my good friend Jason Bledsoe and his sister Jen, his wife Tina down there, and my good friend Annabelle, who's all of probably about 7 years old now, something like that. Hello, Christine. We gotta see you, Christina, sometime very soon. We talked about this. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you. I saw your eggs there this morning, Lynn. You guys have been doing a nice job up there on that farm. I know you're absolutely loving it. I will be coming home in the middle of March, Lynn, so I will connect with you when I come back home. I'll show you where our house is. I know you're like right down the road. So we'll come over and connect. I'll show you where we have a spring-fed farm property we just purchased up in New Milford, Connecticut. So I'm looking forward to growing all kinds of fruits and vegetables, and maybe a couple of the secret things I'm working on right now that I'll share with you guys at a future date. But I'm looking forward to having some organic fruits and vegetables from my own property here in New Milford, Connecticut. There used to be like 60 head of cattle on this property, so it's fertile to go. It's got underground springs, so we're getting some nice fresh water to get that fruit and vegetables and all the good things that we're going to grow up there going. The animals can live, the livestock, the chickens, the hens, and all that chicken in the bed box, like Chicken Outdoor. How's that song go with the old Charlie Daniels band? But I wanted to come to you guys saying thank you for all the love yesterday with the launch of the Rise as One, the Spiritual Awakening book yesterday. Thank you to my business partner, good friend Gerardo. And actually had a deep conversation with Gerardo last night as me and Kathy went out to date night. We had a couple of insights for creating a website for notyouraveragejoes.com. So that website's going to be specifically for real estate. So Christine, if you know anybody that wants to learn real estate, we're having our first live real estate meeting on Tuesday, 6:30 over here in Yorktown. It's in meetup.com. So anybody in the area of Virginia want to go to a real estate, I'm going to start teaching this stuff so we can go out there and create some income, go out there and help the veterans, go out there and help whoever you want to help. If it's going to be yourself and others along the way, I will be teaching all the skills and all the traits and all the tricks of the trade that I've learned over my 20-year career doing real estate. Because as you can see, I still got the tenacity to go out there and make things happen. 39 hours in the downstairs bathroom, 6.5 hours upstairs bathroom. And I think the other one took me about 3.5 hours in that little half bath downstairs. I got one more bathroom to go. I'm starting that tonight. So I'll have all my stuff done here. The last project is going to be doing that glass shower. We're going back to our insights from building the website. So we're going to get this traffic. Like I said, we haven't even launched the Rise as One book yet. The movement has been all just me on Facebook and Instagram, just starting out like a week and a half ago. So now we're going to start sending this out to the masses. This is going to go out to the entire country, going out to the entire world. If you want to learn real estate online, we have that course as well coming up very soon. So I'm excited to see the people that are, how fast can the people learn this game of real estate and say, man, Joe, I thought this was so hard. I've had a couple coaching calls the last week and a half with some people. They're like, you make this sound so easy. It's because I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of hours doing this. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Hello, Maria. Maria knows all about this. Maria's a badass real estate agent up there in Connecticut. She actually sold one of my first properties up in New Milford, Connecticut. So Maria, I know you're doing well up there. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Sri. Sri's been showing it. Sri's one of those people that she won't quit. She's going out getting her own. She put herself through college, put herself through life. She put her through the game of life. The hard knocks, she don't mess around, she don't play. So I know me and Sri will end up doing some stuff together in the future, because I watch these people that refuse to give up and they love to serve the underserved. And that's one of the things I'm going to talk about today is living three truths. I mean, ultimately, once we live these three truths, and you hear this a lot, the truths will set you free. And you don't have to remember what you said, which is the best part about it. So thank you, Gerardo, for getting the book done, number one. Thank you, Gerardo, for building the websites. I didn't even talk about that yesterday. Gerardo's building websites. So he's building these 2 websites. We're going to get that first one will be up and running by Tuesday. When I go do that class, people can go to that website and sign up for my real estate class right there on the spot. That's how fast we execute, get things done like this. Click your fingers and they're already done, right? Sri, we talk about that with Jeffrey Combs. He's always clicking his finger. How fast can you get done? Just like this. How can you go from $0 to $100,000 in profit? Just like that. And it's gonna be that simple. You're gonna watch the students come through these real estate classes, make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, just like that. Boom. How fast you wanna learn, how fast you wanna put in the work, and how often you wanna show up and get on the work. When I was doing it, I was doing 6 days a week. Sundays was my day to watch football, or I was playing softball. When I met Kathy, I said that to her 20 years ago. I said, my only day is Sunday. Any other time during the week, we could do stuff together. And then I was out fishing, golfing, playing softball. And saying, I thought you said it was only Sunday your day. I said, no. In the evenings I see you because you're at work all day as well. So we worked that out, and everybody won in that game of life that we were playing back then. That was, gosh, that was a good 10 years ago I was doing that game. But Not Your Average Joe's website, and then we have another one coming out called Rise as One Books, and that's the book series that we spoke about yesterday. We'll give you more insights on it in the very near future. So I'm looking forward to that first online class. After that, we're going to be doing every 3rd Tuesday. I'll be doing a live class, but there's also going to be an online course coming up. So if you want to learn real estate, you ain't got a lot of money to get into this game, I'm going to set you up in what I'm going to call the feeder program. If you know Danbury High School, guys from my hometown of Danbury, Danbury High School has been the #1 in wrestling probably for the last 20 years. State championships over and over again because they have a feeder program that feeds the main program. And Ricky Shook was a good friend of mine growing up, played baseball with Ricky. Mike Morris was my coach growing up in junior high. I remember in 8th grade, Mike Morris was coaching wrestling back then. Then he went to the high school, started coaching up there. And then Ricky took over from Mike Morris. So they have this feeder program. They have the systems, they have the processes that we talked about in some of these other lives. You have to set all this stuff up. Once you get that system down, you just repeat the same thing over and over again, you become a master at the game. Jeffrey Combs talks about this a lot, being the master of what you're good at. So 10,000 hours, you can conquer anything. Whatever you want to go out there and do. Real estate in New York and Connecticut. Yes, Maria, you're awesome. Hello, Tracy, good to see you. I was just looking at some pictures from Barry's funeral services last year. I was just going through Facebook and looking at a lot of old photos, so I was sending up some love to Barry. I know his birthday just came up, so I sent some love up to him in my ritual today. So no, Tracy, he's received. Now he's here with us. He's never going to be gone. That laugh, that smile, and that energy. He was always that guy that was always smiling and having fun. And I always remember him from that one Halloween party I went to. He was Mr. Heat Miser. He had the red hair on, and I will share that picture with you. I know I have it in one of my pictures here on Facebook. I'm going through some of that stuff because I'm putting a collage together so I can go back and look at my life journey and remember all the stuff, because I go 100 miles an hour through years and years and years. I have all these photos. I haven't even stopped to look at some of these photos, so I'm going to slow down and start enjoying some of this stuff now that I'm here in Virginia, where I can slow down a little bit and enjoy some of those events and those things from the past. So I'm looking forward to that. It's very exciting. So 3 things, guys. Here's today's message. You ready? 3 things. Number 1, speak your truth. When you speak your truth, it's liberating because, like I said, you don't have to remember what you said, but you're being in integrity with who you are. And it's so important to say the things and do the things that you say what you're going to do. What's up, Chris? Good to see you. Number 2, live your truth. I posted about this yesterday. We have plenty of time to rest in peace. Our job as people here is to learn every day and live in peace. So when you live your truth, you're living who you are. You're not bending for other people. You don't want people to like you because you want to fit in with the crowd. No, be you and then attract the crowd to you. It's like the push-pull that Raul talks about all the time. You want to pull those things towards you. You want to push your way into a group that you don't belong to anyway. Then you're living out of integrity. You don't want to do that. The 3rd thing is be your truth. Every day you're creating those habits over and over and over again, who you are. And you can attract those people. You can attract those things. You can attract that abundance. You can attract that wealth. You can attract that real estate. Whatever you want to attract, you can attract those things as long as you're being it. Don't be somebody else's truth. Most of us did that for a long time. We were being our parents' truth, our grandparents' truth, our teachers' truth. That was their truth. That wasn't our truth. So number 1, speak your truth. Be impeccable with that word. Whatever you say, go out there and do that. Number 2, live your truth. Life is meant to be lived. Don't fear living. Don't fear what other people are going to say. Go out there and do you. And the 3rd thing is be your truth. Being your truth that's who you are at your core, because the reality is when you bend, you're trying to fit into this box and what other people want to do, you're not being honest with yourself, nobody's going to win. Because your energy that you're going to exude because you don't want to do something. How many times you want to go out there almost like being forced to go do something you didn't want to do, and you show up with this bad attitude, and you kind of ruin the whole bushel. I remember one time years ago, I went down to Florida to visit my dad, and he didn't want to go out to this one restaurant, and he got this upset puss on his face. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't like anything on the menu. And he made this whole story about why he didn't want to be there. But that's where Kathy wanted to take me for my birthday, so she wanted to go there. I said, we're going here, Dad, come on. And eventually he had a good time. But how many times do we all do that? I've done it in the past. I don't want to be there, especially shopping. I don't want to go shopping. I'm a buyer. Bring me into the store, I'll buy it, I'm in and out. But to bend or to just at least do something that's going to move you in the direction of the things that you want to do. The store just cut through into my neighbor's yard. I see my neighbor's out over there. I'm going to go get him. So those are the three things, guys. Speak your truth, live your truth, be your truth. And when those three things are in alignment with who you are, the things that are supposed to be in your life are going to start showing up. Good to see you, Chris. Thanks for showing up, brother. Those three things will start showing up in your life for you. Now you're living your truth that's within inside of you. You've been hiding back. Most of them hiding that thing back because we just want to be liked, we want to fit in, want to be accepted, don't want to be judged. Come on, Thor. Good boy. He's back. Cool. Now I got to chase him through the woods. So that's today's message, guys. Thank you for purchasing those Rise as One books. I've seen a bunch of sales coming through already. They put them on at $9.99 because we're not looking to make a lot of money on the sales of these books. We're looking to liberate the people. So those three truths are going to liberate you. And that is today's message. How do we liberate ourselves? And then we're going to go really deep as we start going forward in this. As those people start becoming awakened after reading the book and going through these videos and listening to some of this content. Because I know it took me about 3, 4, 5 years to understand some of this stuff. But once I understood it, I was able to master it. And that's why I was just looking at a photo from me from 5 years ago. When I first started taking Lou Russo. I got this big bloated face when I was sedating with alcohol. Just sedating the pain of life and just not understanding where I wanted to be in this world. Nobody understood me, nobody got me, so I just wanted to fit in. And I wasn't living my truth. And ultimately it was costing me my health, it was costing me money, it was costing me relationships, it was costing me losing myself. So you guys keep showing up. They have not seen nothing yet, we are just getting started. And when it's all said and done together, we're gonna rise as one. You better believe it. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Peace.